Episode starts where Dalmatia tries to seize the monsters with his magical powers. He is not interested in the battle but has indulged in it. At the same time, Cain arrives and eliminates the dragons with the attack of the Inferno. Dalmatia informs him about the head of the monster ahead of them. This monster is not only others but Eren, who is desperately waiting for them. In reality, he has planned to weed out these old geezers. Also, Seth suggests how he will deal with his companion, and he needs to follow the head and eliminate him. Seth has to destroy the little part of the forest to deal with this army of monsters. Cain has permitted him but also warns him not to exceed a little. By relying on him, Cain has stepped forward to call for help. On the other hand, Cain's friends are moving the people to a safe area. Just then, Nina uses the locating message and realizes that the monsters are increasing as they cross the way. To analyze the situation, Millie accompanies Cain because there are countless monsters, and Cain needs their help to kill them. Nina also supports her. Watching his sister about to stay in danger, how can Claude stop himself? So, he chases her with Lana, who wants to accompany them. In the forest, Seth calls 4 heavenly kings for assistance. First, they greet their lord or the king and then inquire about the reason for calling them here. They are also powerful kings whom Seth calls on the emergency. Therefore, they want to know the actual reason. Seth informs them about his contract, and they all are shocked because who can compel their lord to make a contract? That's not enough because Dalmatia emerges before them, and their mouths widen. They are unable to perceive what the 2 legends are doing here. To clear their doubts, Seth explains his relationship with Cain, a demigod chosen by the savior gods. Knowing this, they are taken aback because they give them back-to-back shocks. Jumps on the real purpose of calling them here, Seth introduces them to upholding the monsters. Because Cain trusts him, he can't let him down. Here, Seth asks them to wipe out the monster because this is the order of Cain. Hearing this, they jump into the fight and start perishing with their unique ability. On the other hand, Cain moves ahead and kills the monsters with the incredible power of Inferno. Soon, he realized that they are many and things were getting out of his hand. Still, he is trying his best and weeding them out with Inferno. Also, his Inferno is dodged by a black dragon, Eren's companion. Eren has transformed into the dragon and is aggregated because he needs help from this slow dragon. Ignoring this conversation, Cain orders him to stop these monsters because he controls them. Eren considers him dumb because he is crazy and will demolish his magic. He wants to see whether humans are strong enough to beat these monsters or not. He again attacks Cain, but Cain dodges and realizes he will not stop. Claude notices some people flying in the air in the middle of the forest. As they eliminate the monster with their power, they assume they are friends. But they are astounded to see their incredible powers. Assuming these people are friends of Cain, they admire them. On the other hand, Seth and his followers try their best to eliminate them, and it's too hard to wipe out them. So, Seth has decided to let the humans fight with the remnant monsters. Nina has realized there is plenty of monsters who are moving toward them. Fighting with Cain, Eren realizes his eyes are like the same people who have enraged them in the seal. And Cain has understood he is the not other than Eren, who has killed his parents. But there is a better time to waste him, so he is not ready to teach him a lesson. In wrath, Eren has started throwing purple fire at him, and he is dodging with great effort. One time arrives when Eren attacks, and its halt has damaged the monster. Something clicks in Cain's mind as if he is going to do something. The black dragon creates a whirl of purple fire, and Cain nullifies it with his Inferno. His friends are also beating the monster with ice blizzards and air cutting. Claude and Luna are showing their power with swordsmanship. Claude has decided to enjoy the drink with Cain, and Luna also approves his suggestion of drinking a drink. Perceiving this attack has worked, but it doesn't work. He has again stood up and halted on Cain with his great fire. Cain has an idea, so he calls his contractors, Haku and Jin, who strike on this black dragon. Still, it proves nothing because he has knocked them down. Dragon is in a fury for interrupting their fight, and he wants to kill them. No matter how many they have killed, the strength and quantity is increasing. Further, they have yet to learn how much they need to fight back. The time has arrived when they realize magic power is running out in Nina, and others are protecting her. Soon, they understood this fight would not end and that it could take their life. So, Nina and Millie ask Claude to run away. But he is not the person who will leave his friends. They have decided to fight back for Cain. As the monster surrounds them and will overpower it, Tefana arrives with his army. She appreciates them fighting with the monster and stopping them for a long. She has arrived and knows how to beat this dragon very well. But Cain's friends also fight with Tefana because they are true friends of Cain. On the other hand, when Cain realizes the black dragon is about to kill his dragon with the help of fire, then he is pissed off, and he jumps into the fight to protect his friends. But the black dragon considers him a fool who thinks this lowly beast is his friend. That made Cain more outrageous because he wanted to save his friend's smiles. That is not an ordinary thing. Thus, he boosts up his power that has reached the saint's sanctuary. Even the black dragon is astonished because this brightness resembles the previous rivals. So, he has unleashed the brightness overpowering the monster. The brightness attack is so powerful that his friends can observe it afar. They can imagine the power of this attack. Chasing the attack, Seth and Dalmatia are moved, and they find Cain's attack brilliant and cruel. Cain is pleased because he has knocked down the dragon, and the battle is over. Human has conquered the monsters. Everyone is happy to hear this news. Cain is the person who has taken them into the clutches of death, and his friends warmly welcome them. Even Millie and Tefana embrace him, and Cain is happy because he can protect the smiles of his loved ones. In the corner, Seth and Dalmatia applaud him, who is more substantial than his imagination. Seth is impressed with him and knows he is a pure-hearted person. After saying this, he has moved to his region, and his contractor is happy while watching their master. In the palace, Cain is admonished by the king because light can be seen from afar. By watching the light, people consider it the power of God, and they have started applauding it, because they consider God has ascended on the land that has saved them. King is at war because he has performed high-level magic, but he clears his misunderstanding by revealing he has used supreme magic, because high-level magic is nothing before the black dragon. So, he has no choice except to use it. King saved him because this magic could reveal his true personality, so he shouldn't use it. And he inquires about the floating humans in the air. When Cain says he is a demon lord, King is about to die with the shocks. He needs to figure out what he should do with the scion, whether he should make him get married to his daughter and allot of him the kingdom. But there are better choices than this. So, the king has decided to give him the town, and he can manage it according to his wish. By calling him into the court, King has bestowed him Drintal territory. He is allowed to do whatever he wants. Also, he is asked to protect this territory, and Cain is happy to have this responsibility. In addition, the king has raised his title by Dorantal. When his friends and future sheiks are informed about that, then they are happy. But Telestia is unhappy because he needs to move to another country to manage it. Contrarily, Cain is happy because nobles and another adventure guild visit this place, and he is planning to make this place happy, but Telestia suggests he not overdo this mission. They all are happy for him. When Cain visits the town, the guard is astonished to see the adventure card that is a level adventurer. He can't imagine a child can earn it. Here, King is informed about the activities of the Cain, where Cain has messed up with the adventurer and knocks them down by showing his fire ability. These minor fires ruin the stadium. In the bar, people call Cain a silver demon who can demolish anyone. Cain is also here and communicates with Enmac. Watching Enmac is busy with Cain, they are pissed off. So, they call her and Enmac serves them a drink. In response, they torment her. Seeing this, Cain gets mad and teaches these adventurers lessons by tossing them out of the bar. The guards are also watching them, so he has handcuffs Cain. King is listening to this with an open mouth. Cain also shares this incident with his future wives, Silk and Telestia. They are enjoying quality time when they are interrupted by Seth, who demands Cain's help. Cain is astonished at why he is here and calling for his help. Looking at the horns of this demon, Silk and Telestia have realized he is none other than a demon lord. He is here because he has cheated on her wife, who has thrown him out of the palace. At the same time, his wife has also arrived here and introduced herself. Lefane greets Cain and wants to know his perception of her husband. Opposite to Seth's perception, he has taken the side of Lefane, because he has been doing wrong with this beautiful and calm girl. Listening to this, her pride has elevated. Seth informs Cain that she has changed after their marriage. Before the marriage, she was kind to him, but now everything has changed. Silk and Telestia respond to him and clarify that the demon lord has proposed to her, and he has made her believe that he can do anything. So, he has not the right to do this kind of thing with her. Cain, who is listening to all this, is worried because he never imagined this. Lefane is pleased with this girl and threatens Cain not to torment the girl. If he has dared to do, he must face the music. Saying this, he has taken the demon lord with her and allows him to get inside the palace, because she has forgiven him for this time. After that, he takes him with her, and King is shocked to hear that Cain has eliminated the adventurer and priest swim. He considers hurdles in his way. Also, he raised his voice in the church and built the wall in a blink of an eye. On the other hand, Cain has built a palace that is more adorable than the king. His place is built in a few seconds and has no match with anyone. Even Celestia and Silk are surprised to see it. Watch this left video and subscribe to Annie Summary for more anime recaps.